So firstly, let's make sure your atlas is in. Leg length and atlas are really connected, remember that?
You take notes, are you, Dad?
Mm-hmm. Got the book out. Yeah, okay, so the atlas is out on the right, so the right leg's about 1 centimetre shorter than the left. Which means it's going to be a bit sore. Oh yeah, that'll be it. Okay, breathe in and out. Well done. Breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. Bit tender in there, huh?
Mm.
Okay, so it's still about 1/2 centimetre out, which means it could be something else. Was there a trigger when the health issues sort of started? Hold up for me.
Not sure.
Hold. Or do you think it was just generalised moving as a kid and...
We're talking from 8 months.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So that's full-on moro reflex time, or, you know, primitive reflex time, that first 2 years of life. And hold. Hold. Okay. So in relation to any and all residual moro reflex. And hold. Yeah. Okay. So the moro is still in there. Now, it's a bit of a bell curve with the moro reflex, so you never know when you start doing the exercise whether things are going to get worse in the short term or better. So you can imagine, so if something traumatic happened, you know, very early on in life, it may never have actually hit the peak. So, and that depends on lots of stuff. Depends on the birth, depends on all the stuff that happened throughout the birth. Can be, you know, vaccinations when they sort of kick in. Anything that causes a big trauma, you know. Okay, so in relation to any and all residual moro reflex, and hold. In relation to instability in those first few years of life. You're okay with me using the word instability? Yep. And hold. Yeah, okay. So anything that unlocks indicates that, you know, spinal cord jamming and the spinal, or the, we don't have a program to cope with it in relation to all that instability in the first few years of life. Hold. Beautiful. Okay, so the big things. Let's just ask in relation to MCAS. And hold. Yeah, okay. So it is showing something's going on with your mast cells. Okay, so in relation to MCAS. And hold. Okay. And let's just ask in relation to the body releasing any and all excess histamine. And hold.
She's shocking allergies.
Sorry?
She's shocking. She
Allergies?
until she almost vomits and can't tell you.
Wow.
We thought it was living with grandma
Yeah, right.
and her life.
Any and all excess histamine. Let's check stress and stress hormones. And hold. Stress and stress hormones. Because honestly, a lot of what can be seen as, you know, sluggish teenage kids, you know, there can be so much going on in the neurology of the body. Okay, so in relation to stress and stress hormones. Hold. Pain and pain hormones. Hold. That one didn't even bother trying. Did you feel that? There's the tiniest little oomph of pain and pain hormones. And hold. Good. And because of the moro reflex, I might just check in relation to fight, flight and freeze. And hold, yeah. Okay, so tailbone. So tweaking C, yeah, that's a bit tender, sorry. So C3, tailbone and hold up. Yeah. Okay, so not too bad. There's some good energy in there, but we do have a lot of stuff stacked in, so it's probably not a surprise. Okay, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And hold. Beautiful. Okay. Sphenoid bone. And hold. Okay. So it's jammed all the way up to the sphenoid. That's your the little bone in and around your eyes. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. I got really lazy with that one a long time ago instead of telling clients to do it. So, you know, it just isn't needed, I've found.
Oh, by the time they open their eyes, it's done.
Hold. Okay, and let's check the jaw. And hold. Yep. Okay, so you got the trifecta. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. Which of course can be adding to the tension in the dura, which can be adding to headaches and migraines. And hold. Beautiful. Centering mechanisms. Ischial tuberosities.
Nah.
Yeah, no.
There's always ankle problems, bumping into
Yeah.
walls.
Yeah, it's funny with these ones. I can feel it when like even yesterday, I threw my ankle out big time. We decided to go for a 10k walk, beautiful afternoon, and within 5 minutes, because my ankle's been dicky for a few years, so within 5 minutes my ankle was aching, and I thought, oh well, we're just walking, it should be fine. But you know, we were walking up a hill, and of course, you know, so by the time I got home, my hip was out, my ankle was out. Thinking, this is just silly. I should have gone on the treadmill. Which just, you know, feels, it was a beautiful sunny winter afternoon, it was lovely. And hold, yeah. Okay, so they're the ischial tuberosities, they centre everything from here to here. The labyrinthine reflex spots are also showing up. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. I assume they're a bit tender. Yeah. And hold. And let's see if they're talking to each other. And hold. Yeah, no. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. And hold. Good. Okay. Spinal respiratory. And hold. Okay. So do you get back pain through here?
Only recently. I usually get it like down there.
Oh yeah. Lung issues at all?
Then
You've never had asthma or anything like that?
No.
Her
Beautiful.
mum tried to say she had asthma.
I should say a lot of things. My brother has asthma though.
Yeah, right. Asthma is very much linked in with mast cell activation stuff. So because histamine is both a neurotransmitter as well as an amino acid, you can imagine if it's laying down in the capillaries or in the tissue, when it gets activated, it's basically an acid, so it can make any tissue in pain or stressed. And hold. But that could easily be because of fight, flight, freeze as well. You know, anything can activate that lung to, you know, or that whole system to be tense, because it's about keeping all the organs in there safe. Okay, hold. Okay.
That explains the response to grandma's house.
It's cardiac back dust or something? Or?
Mold.
No,
Oh my
dust and
God.
mould, yeah.
It's-
Yeah, right.
Hamilton is the New Zealand's asthma
Live in a
capital.
swamp.
Yeah.
It's a big volcanic hole.
Where are you?
In Hamilton,
Oh, yeah.
in Waikato. But Nana's getting old and doesn't do any of the cleaning.
Yeah. And hold. Beautiful. And hold. That's just my quick and dirty check for cardiac back. So, Scully. And hold. Hold. Okay, not showing up at this time. Okay, lower back issues, yes. Pelvic floor issues.
What's that?
Do your hips feel like they go out easily or no? Okay, turning over for me.
again. Oh.
Yeah, well done. Okay, turning the feet into the centre. Actually, so it didn't show a scully on face down, but here there's a right-sided gait. Arms outstretched, fingers outstretched. It's actually quite good. Nah, it's only a little bit out. Tiny itsy bitsy fraction. Okay, so just get you to touch that little point. So there's so the amygdala. Have you done any leaf at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't, but I know the same thing happens with the brain formatting users.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So Hugo Tobars or Richard Utz or something else? Taught by Jackie Mooney or by
I went to one
Moorlambar? No? That's all good.
The memory's a bit short.
yeah, that's on my
So many
table.
courses, so little time.
No, it's over 10 years since I did my course. That's the whole problem.
Yeah. Let's check you for a cranial injury. So I'm going to check the front neck muscles first. So lift your head, hold up, don't let me push down. Hold up. And at 10 degrees, hold up. 45 degrees, hold up. 10 degrees, hold up. 45, hold up.
I broke a window with my head when I was a kid in a car accident.
Excellent. Yeah. So no scars or anything? Like were there stitches or was
no,
there...
my ear was just bleeding.
Yeah.
That was it. I just like full on whacked it out.
And you got knocked unconscious too.
Unconscious as well?
I don't remember. I remember very little from it.
How old were you?
I was 6.
Yeah, okay. So they relate to stomach meridian, so I'll also check pec major clavicular. Hold, I'm coming down
Oh,
and
she
out.
knows what you're talking about.
And hold, coming down and out. Okay. So the whole meridian isn't... Do you have any scars, like, from any of that sort of thing?
Not from the car accident.
Yep. Scars can block meridians, of course.
Can I?
Yep, absolutely. That's why cesareans are such a big thing, because it can be a, big long, and that can block, like 5-6 major meridians. Stomach, spleen, kidneys, central, governing if it goes deep enough. Lots of stuff.
We were just talking about lotus births yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If she has babies, that's what's going to happen.
So I'm planning for my children, even though it's still not 8 years old.
That's all good.
Planning children for 6 years now.
Kids are good. Okay, so let's have another look. So lifting your head, hold up, arm pushing down, hold, and turn, and hold, turn, and hold, turn, and hold, turn, and hold. Now checking for a whiplash, hold down, don't let me lift it up. And head up, and don't let me push down. Hold up, as strong as you can. Classic whiplash.
We can get there just from stepping onto where we live.
Yeah, right.
Get it from your driving.
Bit steep, is it?
We're building a tiny house. So while we're doing that, we're living in little batches next to grandma's. And when it's icy,
Yeah.
Also fall over a lot, so.
yeah. Oh. This is Katie's little mirror,
Yeah, right.
Rude.
in a good way.
Super mature, as you can tell.
Maturity's overrated. I think fun's one of the most important things. Yeah, so with the brain formatting, it's been the pleasure reward centers being switched off, that's sort of messing with things mostly, So, because feel-good hormones are amazing as anti-inflammatories and everything, so when things are deliberately switching them off, not a great thing. And again, hold down for me, and head up for me, and don't let me push down, hold. Beautiful. Okay, put your right hand on the right jaw, and lift your head. Hold up nice and strong, hold. Yeah. So stress will throw you into a bit of a cranial injury complex. So it can compress everything, stop everything from working as well as it should. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. 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 Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open.
That's a nice touch.
Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. Yeah, it's good.
Is it hypertension?
It's sort of just stacking it into the circuit because so much of what we do rolls those little muscles forward, and it's the pec minor that's often tied in there.
Yeah.
And the pec minor, we don't really have a muscle test for it in Touch for Health, so therefore it's sort of like, but I know that that's just involved in everything, because as soon as those shoulders come forward, it's stopping us from lymphatically draining our brain, and so once again it's another reason for headaches, migraines, colds, flus, bugs, sore throats, sinus problems.
I have sinus problems, but I used to get tonsillitis a lot years ago, but I'm getting better.
Yeah. And were you an antibiotic girl or
No.
tried to get through it naturally?
Suck it up and deal with it.
Cool.
Her mum was good in that respect that she didn't get vaccinated.
Yeah, cool.
And
That was an accident.
maybe like crap with a Panadol though.
Yeah,
A
right.
lot of people.
Yeah, right, because Panadol can shut down the immune system, so your immune system can't make as many antibodies after that. Oh, okay, so now we've got to deal with the base chakra before we go any further. Okay, cool, something in there blew your base chakra. So the base chakra works with the adrenals and the sphenoid. So hold up nice and strong. Hold up nice and strong. So that'll be the old chronic fatigue of your base chakra. So once again, no wonder you're tired, you know.
Tired for like 12 years.
Because it's like it's been, you know, if your base chakra's blown, you don't have that oomph, you know, so your body's fighting so much, always trying to keep you grounded and safe, that that's where it's spending all its energy.
It's 12 years take us back,
Do you know how old I am?
7
Are you sure?
And none of us do maths well.
How old are you?
17. She never remembers my birthday though. Or sometimes my name. That concern.
You don't worry, it's going on the table.
I know. It's on my list.
And hold.
I don't have conversations like my mother going, the thing that you're there and to the right and the, it's like, where's your nouns? Nouns, Mum.
Okay, so we're back down to second stage stress now, so that's the overworking rather than the exhaustion of the base chakra, and we've got to do, that's linking into the lack of motivation, so hippocampal circuit, so good old hippocampus, low motivation due to internal negativity, because when you're not feeling safe and grounded, hold out, then the world sees everything as a half glass empty. But in a way, your brain's actually trying to protect you because it doesn't want you to, you know, relax and be happy, because then the tiger will come in and eat you.
Accurate.
And you don't want to be anyone's brekkie tomorrow morning. But it doesn't help, because then it's making your nerves really fractious, so it's creating frustration and annoyance and that sort of energy, as well as, and resentment, as well as the pleasure reward centers being shut down. The hippocampus is a memory center, so it's fairly important.
Really should be an elephant centre, not a hippocampus. Both have no memory.
Wow, you're so funny.
That was a dad joke.
That was good. Hold out. Beautiful. Okay, so let's have another check. And hold. Hold. Beautiful. Okay. So, base chakra sorted. So moving on. So, okay, so let's go straight into the jaw stuff then. Firstly, I'll check your femurs, make sure they're in. Hold up for me nice and strong. Hold up for me nice and strong. Okay, not quite. So, bit tender there. When I learnt it, I think they used to do a big thump in there,
Yes.
but I found it's just not necessary.
Where did you do your bowling?
Hold up. Sorry?
Where did you do your bowling?
Oh, I did it here in Queensland. Bowen.
Yeah, with who?
What was her name?
Up at Campbell?
No, this was
At the
25 years ago in Mullaney, I think. No, it was at Kenmore. And she was a woman who had the most amazing big hands because she was really tall. No, but she was teaching Swedish massage. So big hands and massage, oh my God. So she was the first time I'd ever had a massage. And I thought she was a genius. I'm like, oh my God, this is why people have regular massages. Oh gosh, what was her name? Okay, so if your femurs are out, it can be because there's inflammation in the gut. It can be because the butt muscles are too tight. It can just be because they're out, because you've been sitting on a silly plane for a few hours. That'll do it.
She's a bit of a milk junkie at the moment.
No, I only. Not as bad.
They go, okay, maybe I am.
I know, I'm very aware that milk is bad for me, but I try
Cut
to
out for me.
avoid it before Australia so I wouldn't get sick.
Cut out. Yeah, right, nice. 2 fingers either side of your jaw. Hold out, nice and strong. Stress and stress hormones, hold out. Pain and pain hormones, hold out.
I just
Okay.
feel like you're pulling extra rough.
Yeah, I know.
You're young.
I'll wear my doodads.
Don't make that face, you weirdo.
Yeah, where have they gone? Oh no, did they? They were at the back.
I was trying from the company.
You don't have any braces in or plates or anything? Cool.
Perfect teeth.
Excellent. Of course you do. Open. So just a wiggle down them. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. Doing well, doing well. Another few seconds.
She makes me do that.
Yeah. Okay, so the condyles are jammed as well. So when that's jammed, it jams your pubic bone. Can throw that out. Can you breathe in and out? Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out.
Is it your teeth, honey?
Mm.
It's really hot in there too. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Robin. Her name was Robin. The lady who taught Bowen therapy. Little jaw. It's been playing up a long time.
Since 2016.
Since we had you.
It got worse in 2015. And then when they took out that tooth, it got worse. And her solution was to do that to make it more room, but it was just too painful.
Yeah, right. Two fingers either side of the jaw. And hold. Any and all stresses, hold. Any and all pain, hold. 2 thumbs on the roof of the mouth. And hold. Stress and stress hormones, hold out. Pain and pain hormones, hold out. Okay, so open and breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. So was your first name never going to get used? Were you always meant to be a Rose?
I'm unsure. Because Ellen is my great-great-grandmother's name.
Okay.
And then, the name is weird because it's a double-jointed name. No one really knows what to call me, so they just sort of like, don't call me my name.
Yeah.
So my name doesn't really get used that often. It's like really weird when people address me by my name. I don't think she calls me my name.
People who love you and call you honey and stuff, you can't say they don't use your
My
name.
mother named me, and she still proceeded to call me the wrong name for 4 years.
Oh, there's something funny about that, surely. Hold up for me. Okay. So, roof of the mouth relates to gallbladder energy. That's double gallbladder. A bit tender in here, or not too bad.
Not too bad.
Okay, that one's a bit tender. And hold. Beautiful. Two thumbs on the roof of the mouth again. And hold. Okay, stress and stress hormones hold. Pain and pain hormones hold. Beautiful. Okay. Next one. Right hand on the right jaw. And there, this one. And hold out nice and strong. Okay, not too bad. Stress and stress hormones hold. Pain and pain hormones hold. So that's the stress jaw.
It is now.
Ouchie, ouchie. Temporals. And open. And close. And open. And close. Open and close. They're so tight, those pterygoid muscles.
She's had to put up with a lot of shit. She's been really good about it.
Have you heard of that study called the ACEs study? Adverse Childhood Events Study?
She could write the book. Kathy Brown.
It's where they basically looked at kids over decades and how they turned out compared to, you know, what was going on in their early childhood. And it's where a lot of research has come from about unresolved stress and how it's better off making any decision than no decision, because unresolved stress just creates this nervous system tension that just eats away at everything. Sorry?
I think I've heard about that.
Yeah, and so one of the chicks, Dr. Pamela Peake, she did the study with rats. So she sort of created trauma in mummy rats. Maybe it was mice, anyway, whatever. But basically they found that the traumatised mother, even when life got better for the 7 generations of the kids, then had traumas in all sorts of ways, like OCDs and autism and anxiety, and just lots of things that they could determine.
Because her mother was suicidal and her grandmother.
Grandmother killed herself, and my mum was just.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so that sort of thing, and
Sorry.
And even then things, you know, thinking about, you know, weight, it actually switches on the obesogen genes, you know, so it's like if we're not overweight when those things have happened to us in early childhood, it's more like that we're a damn emotional genius somehow, or we've had a huge tribe around us, you know, that have somehow magically found the magic formula not to make it happen. You know, it's like that stuff really affects at a cellular level, as you can imagine. So all this stuff in there, imagine the generations of stuff that's stuck there, you know, even by those two little things.
Which means you are doing intergenerational healing as we speak.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Your children will definitely be better off.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, the more, yeah, without a doubt. Right hand on the left jaw. And hold out for me. Okay, stress and stress hormones hold. Pain and pain hormones hold. In relation to sugar addiction hold. Okay. That one's about the digestive valves. So, okay. Because sugar cravings aren't just about sugar cravings, of course.
Nothing's ever what it is.
Nothing is ever what it is, exactly. Breathe in and out.
Oh, chiropractor does a weird one, which like makes you cough.
Yeah, right. Breathe in and out. Breathe in